Creeper Jones 651 here. Welcome back to yet another Hytale video. Yeah, that's right. We are back, and we have. Which one is it? I always forget which one is that. All right, which one gives me my HUD back? All right, or UI or whatever. We're in a new world yet again. This time I'm going to be a bit more careful. Not going to immediately die, in the first session, and I kind of want to. Stick with what I'm good with, right? Don't want to try living on top of a mountain. That was a bad idea. In hindsight, hindsight is 2020. So we're going out to see the world for the first time. What do we got? Wow. We're going to be met with a bit of lag while we explore new chunks, obviously. But hopefully get enough materials. I want to speedrun the basics real quick. Obviously, I don't want to get, like, the red armor right away. Wow. That is insanely close to a Quebec village. Huh. Interesting. This is actually an amazing spawn! Holy cow! Hold up. Hang on. We're gonna increase the video range. We're gonna go ahead and get ourselves up to 150. Or that'll work, yeah. I want to see a bit more. There we are. So take a little bit of lag. For getting to normal. Anyways, hope everyone is having an amazing day. I forgot to post the video. I forgot to post the live stream to my Discord. Oops, I am terrible. One moment. Whoopsie. Paste. Live stream viewer because we have a role. In case you're curious, I'm gonna go live streaming. We are live in hard or Hytale. Come join the vibes. There we are, and sent. Tweet. Alright, I've got the chat up. Let's go ahead. Get into this. Let's get into the meat of the game. Now, I did see a bear. Which way was that? It was over there. Don't want to run into any wolves right off the bat. I think there's an orc camp over there, I'm not sure. But where is... Okay, so this is where we want to go. I'm not sure what this is. It's like... I see water here. It's like a very shallow pond. Guessing. Alright. Yeah, I think this will be a good spot. Oh, there's wolves over there. Okay, yeah. It is time for us to equip ourselves with a sword, an axe, a pickaxe, and let's get stone. And some wood. Got a big tree over here. Now, I'm not quite certain what kind of base I want this time. We shall see. Alright. Grab a bit of food. Bit of lag, we're loading new chunks. It happens. Alright, let's see what we have in this village. A wee bit of lag. Nice, very nice. Hi. I want that one. What broke? Ah. Go ahead and harvest their crops. Don't think they mind too much. We're gonna have a pet rabbit. But you want a carrot? Very well then. Of a whole family of carrots. I mean, not a whole family of carrots, a whole family of rabbits. Don't mind me. Did I just get hit? Oh, I got hit by these bushes. Alright. Find a place to call home. I want it kind of near the tree line. You know, get a bit of everything. No, not over here. I mean, we might come over here for resources, but I don't really want to be living in that area because it's too hilly. I hear bones. I thought I heard bones. Maybe I just heard the wind chimes from over in the Quebec village. Right, time to make our crafting table, our builder's bench, and wabam, wabam, and we're gonna make ourselves a biohome. And we're gonna need a door. We're gonna want 4 windows. We're gonna need light hide. We're also gonna grab this. Gonna grab this. Gonna grab all that. Alright, and I feel like right here is a good spot. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Making a biohome is a little bit different in Hytale. You got a different way of making them, I think. Yeah, like that. There we go. Look at some of this trim. Right here. Alright. Looking good. Looking good. Now we're gonna get 14 of these. Put that here. That here. And put this right here. Oh, we need a couple more, apparently. And a trapdoor, I think. Do we have enough for a trapdoor? Yeah. So we go like this. And then... There we go. Now we can look and see what time it is. Oh. Of night. Grab this. Place one here, here, You know what? We just need one. One on the inside, 3 on the outside. Now we need one more. Then one over here. Over here. One over here. And there. Okay. So the area is rather well lit. Place that there. Alright, let's get our daggers. Time we did a little hunting. It's the wrong kind of hide. Alright, all plant life goes in here. It's not plant life. We'll sort later. Right now, we need a bed. I need to stop jumping, because it actually makes me slower. Oh, come on. That's one light hide. Need 2. Plant fiber. Craft. Alright, we've got our bed. Got our starter base. We're gonna put this right here. Good. Dude just spawned up on me. Alright, we've got ourselves a farmer's bench now. We can start working on a fence for farming. Okay, but what do I need for like a builder's bench? Or a furniture workbench? Stone. Right, I should probably harvest some stone. Alright, and I should make a workshop as well. Well, now that we've got a base, we can start making everything face our front door. Alright, that bear's taking an interest in us, apparently. We can make a clueback bed. Get our farming up and running. We are going to need a bucket, though. I think for a bucket we need iron. Yeah. Also, let's go ahead and see if we can't get ourselves a furnace. Need 6 stone. Uno más. One more. Alright. See, here's the worrisome thing, right? We've got a nice flat area. But that comes with a bit of problems here and there. First of which being... everything spawns there. Like skeletons and... well, I don't know. There's just the... okay, the thing that's the issue with this place is there's not trees. No trees. I'm gonna have to make my own grove. Doesn't have... it's not bad, exactly, that I have to create my own forest. Because that means I can choose what trees grow by me. But until then, I have to go a distance to get farming, you know. To get farming my trees, all my... my wood has to be journeyed to. Bit of lag there. Spider over there. Looks like the bear's distracted. Can I? No, I cannot jump up there. I can jump up here. Okay, good to know. Okay, yeah, that's an issue. I can see that bear being an issue. Give me one moment. There we are. And we're back. And a horse! Hello, horsey! You want a carrot? I don't have carrots. I remember when I used to just ride you for funsies. Hey, Quebec, do you have a carrot I can borrow? I know you were growing some earlier. Where'd the horse go? Horse has vanished. Huh. Yeah, that's odd. Thought for sure I'd see a horse. But nope. Oh, it went over there with the bear? Dang it. Okay. We are... And now that I have that... What do we need for the backpack? Medium leather? Okay, and an iron. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and craft ourselves this. And then... Okay, what do we need to upgrade this? Iron, copper, and linen scraps. Wait, how have I not made a cookery yet? This thing. It's like the essentials. There we are. I need to kill that bear. It has become a requirement. Yeah, I was not gonna, you know, put up with a bear nearby, constantly threatening me from a distance. Coming on! I have nowhere to put these guys. And so I will put them in the only logical area. Oh no. Okay, I was gonna say, how do I get down? Come on. There we are. The logical conclusion of the place it goes. Now, what we do is we take our handy-dandy pickaxe we made, sort our inventory because it's a mess, grab our potions, then walk and find a cave. Where, oh where can the cave be? If I press F on you. Nope. Nothing. Warthogs! Ooh, and a cave. Yeah, no. Not this time. Not this early. No, sir. What about here? What have we got? Bit of light hide, not bad. I'm hoping this isn't the same cave with the spider. It 100% is. This is what I'd call a cave that's high risk, low reward. Yeah, that's a lot of web. You know, it's weird. Being in hardcore, like actual hardcore, makes this quite different. I still haven't gone to the temple. I need to head to the temple. But first, how we looking? That's spawn. That's my bed. I mean, if I'm being honest, it'd be better if we went to the temple first. Because then we can have a reason to encounter these creatures. There will actually be a reward for it. By the way, next time I die, I'm gonna try to play modded Hytale for the first time. Obviously, it's gonna stay with the hardcore format, but I do want to try out some mods. The Hytale community has come out with some pretty cool mods that I feel are deserving of a little more attention. So, I want to try them out. Since I played a lot of vanilla already, I feel like I'm ready to take that next step to actual modded gameplay. Honestly, this world was almost a modded world. But yeah, I couldn't think of the right mod to play. So if you guys have suggestions of certain mods or add-ons or whatever the heck for Hytale that you'd like to see me play, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear it. I figured out how to blink. Discover memories. Restore one memory. Is that a secret down there? No. That's not a secret. We got the owl. Alright, cool. Got 10 memories. And so now we have 3 decorative chests and 2 eternal seeds. Heck yes. Ah! To be honest, that was close. I was taking a drink, and I looked back at my monitor and it's just staring at me and roaring. Ah, jeez. Okay, this is a big, expansive area, but like, where is everything? Okay, we got Blue Forest down that way. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this real quick. It's gonna be a little laggy. Gotta remember the number 224. 2 plus 2 is 4, so we're going up! Oh, boom! 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 Zoom out! Alright, so I figure it's nice to have a goal in these hardcore worlds. So I've decided my goal for this world is to have the biggest farm ever. Like, this size farm. And then get a sickle and go ham on it. I want to know where the Frost Tundra is. I think it's up here. But I also want to know where the Scorching thing is, and it's here's like it's down here. Oh, looks like it might be over here too. Maybe over here. Now, is this like a fossil? I'm gonna call this possible fossil. There we are. I kind of want to find one of those ceilings for like the underground wizard creature. By using the map, I want to see if I can do that. Okay. So it looks like we've got a camp up here. Bandit. Camp. This kind of looks like a rune. Okay, map marker. Fire Island. Alright, now let's go ahead and turn the view distance down to 224. Once more. Now, one of the things I haven't done before in Hytale is city plan, right? Or base plan in general. I feel like that's something I should probably strive towards. Love these daggers. Okay. I need to head over here to get some iron, because I think there's surface iron over there. And those biomes are generally good for, like, loot anyways. So, let's go ahead and do that. I need to stop jumping. Okay, these I don't think are mountains. Those aren't mountains. That's a mountain over there. There's an interesting cave here. Nothing in it. Nothing at all. Do not want spiders. Not quite ready for those yet. What the? What did you do? These rats eating each other? Well, whatever the case, I've got light hide now. Man, it should really be possible. If the mice don't drop anything, I feel like they should be able to be tamed as pets. Cheese was added to the game. That could be a way to do it. That would be fun. But get one of these. And then let's fire this up again. There we go. Ooh, wildberry salad. I'll take all of that. Yeah, they have cheese. Probably have a food chest. you know, stuck right there. What are the stats on these? Instantly restores 10% health and grants health regen 2 and stamina boost 2. Sounds handy to have. There we are. Might as well get a copper hatchet as well. Alright, now about these things. Gonna need some more trees. Any type of log will do, so off we go. That's a bear if ever I've seen one. That's a bear indeed. So I think since I didn't corral the horses, they've gone and played with the wolves over there. That's not fun. Did the wolf pack draw closer to my base? I believe it did. Okay, what was I getting? Right. Armor, workbench, blacksmith. Since it's hardcore, having armor is not a bad idea. Okay. go ahead and drop some stuff off in here. Alright, copper helmet. Let's do this. Now for the blacksmith anvil. Yeah, there we go. Unnecessary investment. Now off I go. Well, not quite. My inventory is an absolute mess. Now off I go. To this mountain over here. One moment, just gonna grab a drink real quick. There we are. Oh, what's that over there? Hey, cha-cha to you too. That's an orc camp. We loot and scoop. Alright, not bad. We got like 4 copper ore from that. Now the map... Yeah, it's beyond this area. Gosh, you scared me. Don't do that. Another one. Loot and scoop. Alright, very good. I'm hoping that what we get from our... Oh, hello. Light hide, some meat. Very good. I'm hoping that what we'll get from this mountain will send us straight to the Iron Age. Off to our right. That's a spider. There we are, right on the mountain. Known for its mine shafts. Right? Oh yeah, and its bears, I forgot. Hello? Are you finished? Can I loot you? Aha! Hello. Silk larva. Okay, get me out of here. Wow, tell me you did. Nope. I guess I'll take this as a souvenir. Work in progress. Sure. So this does look like a different style than the ones I've seen in the past. Fairly interesting. Alright, inventory is sorted. Well, I thought there would be iron in there. I guess I was wrong. So... where to next? I guess we'll skirt around this mountain, see if any other bits and bobs are accessible. Ugh! Okay, seems I went this way. Nope, need to continue on this way. Well, that's a mighty fine looking tree right there. Should carry a lot of wood. I think these are like ash trees. Whoa. Talk about lag. And we gave that mountain a wide berth. That's, need to find a cave, like a proper cave. Hold up, what was that? For you. Like a hitbox appeared right there. Whoa. That's extremely lag. That's like a ton of lag right there. Nope, not interested in that. No, sir, no. Not quite ready for that level of intensity. I think I'm fine just grabbing the copper here. Oh, that's a big vein of copper right there. there's so many bats? Oh my gosh! There's like 5 bats here. They're moving funny too. Now I want to get enough for me to have a full set of copper gear and weapons and stuff. Thing is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to use it that much before I get iron. No! It's so loud! Jeez. Game, chill, you're about to give me a heart attack. Why you gotta be so violent, man? No, not going that way. Alright, sweet. Everything's looking good, we can head home. We didn't get iron, but we got the next best thing. Ah! I was like missing every single hit. Alright, we do not need the hatchet anymore. Alright, there we go. And now we head home. Where's home? Directly east of our position. Well, I could go the wolf route, the spider route, or the bear route, or I could just do none of the above and go this way. Yeah, I think I prefer this option. Another one. There's 2 of these temples around here. I already took the sign from this one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. The other one we didn't do anything with. Sword! Okay. Alright. There's a wolf pack over here. We're almost there. It's just through that patch of trees there. I don't know why, but I'm suddenly wanting to build the tallest tower. Like, not even a functional one, just a super tall tower with a staircase. But that is not safe and I'd probably die. And the world would end. Oh, this looks like a decent cave. I'll have to come by here later. There is our house. Home sweet home. I want to get ourselves equipped. That's not our home. There's a boulder. Not a boulder. It's a rock. Anyways, that's our home. That's sad. That's sad. That's sad. That's so sad. We need a different shape for our house. It just looks like a rock in the middle of a field. There we are. Boom, boom. Then... Interesting how it both makes crude trapdoor, but it has like different wood types as well. Softwood roof. And then there's lightwood roof. Interesting. Maple. I like maple. It's got the redwood. Love the redwood. Let's have this on my porch. Kinda rocking back and forth. Alright. Now the farmer's bench. Capture crate. Get 2 of these. Alright. Looks like we have to farm some lettuce. So... Wait, can I just... I can. 100%. Right. Gonna have these. This will be our farm animals. We'll just keep them in a chest. What do we have in here? Anything? Well, we have bone fragments we can turn into this stuff. Large pile of Farron's skulls. Large cauldron. Yeah, there's not much I can make at the moment. I am going to need to upgrade my tools, so the rest of the copper is going towards that. Heck yes! Get myself some of these daggers. Get rid of this junk. This'll be our junk weapons chest. Alright, sweet. Alright, time to test out our new kit. Very nice. Okay, so I find it interesting you can't cook the fish in here, right? Okay, so it turns it into raw fish. That's what the thing is. Okay. Alright, I can start planting these trees around. Not sure what the growth time is on the trees. 2 days. Alright. This should count as 1. Alright, let's see if we can't find some copper. Not copper. Actually, you know what? We don't technically need water, I don't think. We just need a watering can, right? No, that takes iron. Okay. Fair, fair. Let's check over here. Let's see if there's any iron over this way. Actually, let's hop on a horse. I can go the distance with a horse. This way! I think this is the foal that grew up. Because I'm able to ride it. I don't know, though. Not there. Try to skirt around its territory. Wolf territory. Must be careful. In other words, full steam ahead. Interesting. Very foggy. Another Quebec village. Yo, they have a bucket I can yoink. Hey. Help! Get me stuck in the well! Ooh, I could get the lettuce here. I need 5 lettuce. Nope. Ooh, do we have iron? We have silver. We have iron. Let's go. Alright, we got what we needed. No! Escaped rabbit! Where's my horse gone? Horsey! Horsey! That's a bear. Bear's doing yoga over there. I can't help it. Horsey! Let's go, Horsey. What should I call you? I think I'll call you Steve. Steve the horse. The fens. Hey, anyone home? No? Might be able to find more iron just by, you know, looting chests. Hello? Anybody home? Nobody? Nobody home. Okay. Oh, hold up. Chicken! Chicken! Well, it looks like we're getting into the colder territories. I got some moose. Some very chill moose. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Alright. You stay here, Steve. Got a meeting with the cave. Don't go too far. This can only end well. Already off to a good start. Steve, you still there? Steve! There you are, Steve. Be careful, there's a whole bunch of meanies around. What is that? What are you? I don't know what these are. They're rare mushrooms. Because I have not seen them before. Alright, stay here, Steve. You know what, Steve? We're going home. I've looted to my heart's content. We have iron, we must smelt. Alright. We got iron. Careful. There's a lot of creatures out here that really want to see us have an unfortunate end. Oh my god! Hang on, I gotta do that again. My gosh. Let's take a look at this place. Looks like a fun place to loot. Oh yeah, so glad I took a horse. Gotta feed my horse. Make it happy. Hey, how's it going? That hurt a lot more than I wanted it to. Oh, come on. Come on, wake up, horsey. Ah! Let's go. Oh yeah, we haven't seen a large body of water yet. Might as well stop by the ocean as we're nearby. Hi, crab. I'm getting farther and farther from my base. I must go this way. Maybe not directly this way. That was a pretty good score. Dunzoed. Finish. Heck yeah. Alright. Gonna cross right here. Oh, we got a memory of a catfish. There's our home. Home sweet home. Alright, we need fuel. Dun -dun -dun. Okay. And surely we got more leather, right? Nope. Although cooking... Yes. Mushroom salad. Get some veggie skewers. Some fruit skewers. And some mushroom skewers. Except we're gonna plant one of these. There we go. Now mushroom skewers. Anything else I'm missing? Nope. Everything's locked. Now the backpack, we need 8 iron ingots. We have 13. But what we could do is we could upgrade to iron, but also the backpack would be very handy to have. It would definitely be handy. While we wait for that, I think we're going to go ahead and chop down some trees. Not these ones, of course. These ones are growing for later. But no, the Quebec are my neighbors. I can't tear down their tree. Okay, I have a water bucket, though. I've got a water bucket. I can make a farm. So, pick out a plot for it. All right. I legitimately have no idea. I do not think this works. So what I'm gonna do is plant. Alright, let's get some wood. I got my eye on that tree right there. That big one over there. But first, there, now we have room in our inventory. Wow, this is a lot of, rubble. Very nice. We'll grab this one too. Might as well. Nice. It's already growing. Alright, iron. That's 4, that's 7. So that's plus 3 hit points. Projectile resistance. Okay. Plus 9, plus 6. Goes from 9 to 17. That'd be handy. But I think right now, what we need, one of these. But I think what we also need is a backpack. Alright, let's learn it. Check it out. Let's go. Alright, now we grab one of these. Oh, what? Mushroom grew into the water. Alright. Grab one of these, because we're going to need that. You know what? Grab one more. Alright, we need another building for storage, I would say. I don't know. I think... No, we need fence. We need to make our border. So, hardwood fence. 100. Alright. Let's craft some more. I kind of want to make a road leading to the Quebec village as well. I am curious. Can I expand the Quebec village? Is that a thing I can do? Will they wander this way, or are they set where they're at? Like, permanently? With this fence in place, nothing can sneak up on me. Well, I've got way too many fences now. I messed up the fences over here. Whoops. I do also want to make a watchtower. Just so I can snipe beholders. That'd be fun. Hmm. Not used to seeing this room so dark. There we are. Well, we've definitely gotten geared up. From starting with nothing to having a whole area of dedicated land where no evil creature would dare to harass us. I'd say we made some pretty good progress today. Got to the Copper Age, no need to get greedy. We don't have to have iron today. This, what I'm doing now is basically just the buffer zone from, like, the edge. I don't want anything popping up unannounced, so... yeah. Okay. Very good, very good. Now, as for where the... as for where the watchtower should go, I feel like it shouldn't interfere with the crops. However, I feel like it should be in a prominent location, so I'll go like this. Get my hammer out. Yeah, it looks like we need to turn this into chiseled. Okay, so remember how I was like, oh yeah, the lights are for buffers, so skeletons don't spawn in here? Turns out it doesn't matter. Hey. What you doing over there? Get off my lawn! Hello, what do you have there? The scrap sword. What are the stats on this thing? 50 out of 50. Yeah, we got a copper sword, it's better. Good early game, but not anymore. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and patch this a bit. There we go. Gonna get rid of this. Gonna harvest real quick. I hear skittering. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I was just hearing myself. Alright. So this feed bag, right, can be used to lure tamed animals. I don't need to lure any tamed animals at the moment. I'm gonna need softwood logs. Beech. Which, wouldn't you know it, currently growing those. In the morning, we're upgrading the farmer's bench. Alright. Everything's looking good. what we're also doing today is we are going to take this, get like 30 of these, I'm gonna go ahead and get 10 of these, 41 of these, and start on that watchtower I was talking about. I think the watchtower should be right here. I'm gonna do 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Alright, perfect. And then I take the 41. Use our hammer, get those into bricks. Very nice. And now this watchtower, gonna utilize these because we need to get rid of these. We utilized way too. We got many. We have way too many of these fences. So we'll make this look more like somewhat scaffolding. At least that's the goal. Now, where's the door gonna be? Probably be coming from here more often than not, so smack dab right here. Alright. Yeah, it needs to be one taller. What the what? So the structure of this, right? It's gonna have a ladder going up in the center of it, leading up to the very top of the watchtower. Alright. Then in the center here, where's the center? Right here. We're gonna have kind of like an inner area for the ladder to go up. Oof. Up one, up two, three. Up, up, nope, up. Up, 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 up. Whoop. There we are. Go ahead and chop this beech tree down. Getting to be a good size. Now we go into the farmer's bench. Upgrades, people, upgrades! Dun, 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 dun. Let's go. So now that we have that upgrade, we can get these. So we just need any soil and any stone. Which, you know what? This is a perfect spot for those. So. And we'll start the farm right here. These don't need any water, so... Gonna go ahead and plant some seeds. Gonna need carrots. Might have been a bit too many carrots. Alright, let's craft up some ladders. Alright. Just gonna build the ladder up to where I actually want the watchtower to be. Alright. Not a bad view. Now, I would like to fix the entrance here. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. We've made a lot of progress today. We've got ourselves the beginning of a watchtower. We have an entire fort area that we could start building within. And we've got a rubble pile right here, which is perfect. We've got berry bushes for continued food sources. In case we run out, which we won't because we've got our farmer's bench and all this cooking stuff, and our armor stuff is all ready. We've got copper armor already, as well as our copper tools, which is amazing. We've got enough iron for a watering can, which we've already made. We've even got a couple of these repair kits, which will be handy going into the mines next session of this series. So, if you do want to see the continuation of this series, make sure you're subscribed and got those notification bells active, because that'll be an easy way for you to know exactly when I go live on this again. And if you want to catch my other series, like Minecraft Modded Survival or Vintage Story, make sure you check out the playlists on the channel. And anyways, enough of my yammering and selling out. So, until next time, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for sticking around. I'll see you in the next one. Blessings to all y'all, and peace out. Goodbye!